get them.
This way?
Yeah, that way.
You got them? All right.
Then,
I did.
on path that way, right?
All right, yep. I might have to go anyway.
No.
Thank you, Danielle.
Hello, everybody.
Right there. Right there.
More likes can attract more viewers. Keep it up. Tap, tap. We got 23 taps. If we could turn that into 100,000, we'll be doing good. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, everybody on the tube. It's Monday, right?
Monday.
It's Monday. Teddy. It's Teddy Bear. All right, for the movie Teddy Bear?
You look like a teddy bear. I had the
Did-
light on.
Well, I think that movie with Marky Mark or whatever his name is.
That's called.
I don't. It's a comfortable shirt. Somebody
Yeah.
sent it. It's comfortable. Hello, Cleveland.
That's called Ted.
I don't think I've ever seen a Browns game. Like not since who was that one quarterback? That with the long, that tall dude.
I don't know why you're asking me.
I don't know, but I haven't seen a Browns. You guys even on TV ever? There's. Grandpa is right in there getting ready to eat dinner.
No, he's not.
We're definitely not in Cleveland.
He is not in there.
He's not in there? Oh, he's in there.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to have to get up in a second.
Yeah.
Did I enjoy the Chiefs game? Thank you for that question. Trash mirror, did I enjoy the Chiefs game?
Somebody's
No,
poking.
I enjoyed it about as much as I enjoyed the Super Bowl last year. And after the frickin' Super Bowl last year that was in Vegas, I was flying to Palm Springs through Vegas. So when I stopped for the layover in Las Vegas, every single person in there was wearing a Chiefs shirt. Because, of course, you were wearing a Raiders shirt or a Niners shirt. You were hiding it at that point. But Ed will not vote this election.
Hi, Tim. He will not vote.
Speaking of that, my God, I did a. Do I fly in a private jet?
Yes.
I've got it parked right outside. We have a runway right there.
Oh, Colleen.
I have a little helicopter that takes me to my private jet, and then
Our
my
yacht.
private
Our
jet.
yacht is out back too.
The yacht. Yeah, we have a nice.
Yacht. It's
Yacht.
it's in the back 40.
We take. Pop, hang on.
Nobody?
Nobody.
So yes.
There you are.
Here I am, Pop.
Hello. Good evening. I'll have to kind of get up and down because
How you feeling, Pop?
Well, I'm feeling a little bit hungry.
All right.
But outside that, I feel all right. I feel pee more than
I know
I
you.
do.
I know you do, Pop.
I hate that I have to do that, but that's the way it is.
yeah,
I know.
sorry,
I know, Pop.
a little bit
Right over here.
Is there anything?
more.
Let's go
than
right
I
in
should
here.
be.
I'll take you to the couch.
What?
I'll take you to the couch, Pop. We're gonna
Yes,
eat
somebody
dinner.
made
We'll
that
sit.
half door. Yeah.
I'll take you to the couch until it's dinner time, then you'll sit here. All right.
I accidentally ate a little bit too
All
much.
right, Pop.
Hi, Aunt Jack.
What's going on in the world?
Yeah, well, Amy,
Tell us what's going on in the world.
we get a lot of shirts. Just
All right,
remember.
thank you.
Hi C, hi Bren, hi Kim, hi Rita. Did you just switch?
Rita, me to make. So I posted
Pure.
an ad. It was actually for AARP. I've worked with them a number of times. And this ad was a nonpartisan ad. In fact, it's pushing, caregiver issues. And in the ad, we're basically saying, hey, both parties have an equal chance to win our vote. We're supporting people who support caregivers and their issues. And my God, it's already going viral because the comment section is blowing up. It's the most neutral video you've ever seen. And you're getting people from both sides, but it's crazy. Our country is so divided. The vitriol that comes out just when you tell people to vote for whoever you want to. I mean, it's just crazy. The absolute vitriol, even on both sides, because they don't really know, where I'm coming down, and it just gets people's goat. They're making up. They're trying to decide which side I'm coming down on, and it's incredible. I mean, people unfollowing because I tell people to vote They assume they know what side I'm on.
Business law.
It is
and
amazing.
get through it.
We live in a country that is divided. My God.
Really? You're just figuring that out?
Well, I mean, you know it by looking at the polls, but when you see the comments, and they're pretty divided. I don't know who's winning in the comments. I haven't tallied them up, but my God, it's just vitriol. It's like if you're not on my side, you're not human. I mean, it's so sad. It's so sad. I know. It's not a political ad. That's the thing, Michelle. It's a voting ad. It says vote, and it says vote for whoever the hell you want to, but vote. And it doesn't matter. Just the idea of voting this close brings out people's like inner demons, and they're spewing it all over the comments. It's good for the video and the client that AARP is loving it because their message is getting out. But my Lord.
Hello, Sarah. I'm gonna go flip the chicken, I think, one last time.
Thank you. You can't vote in Canada. Well, you can vote in Canada. It's important for you to vote in Canada. Just vote. I'm voting for Danielle, and she's voting for me. People ask, who are you voting for? Who are you voting for? I'm voting for an American candidate for president. I can tell you who I'm voting for the school board. I don't even know what party they are. It doesn't matter. I'm not in Cleveland. I just like the shirt. It's a pretty cool shirt. Whoever sent it, thank you. I've worn it many, many times. Has Daniel ever had a career? I worked. I'm still not done with that part of my life. The election. I know. It's really tense, isn't it? I mean, it's like just checking the polls or watching the news. You get this, tight feeling in your chest just watching. It's almost like I don't even like it. We're getting really close, and I'm the same. I mean, I'm watching sports. I'm watching reruns of All in the Family and MASH to get away from all the craziness with who you're voting for. I mean, I've never seen it like this before. It's quite different than I've seen in the past.
Have one more flip and then we're done. We gotta do those too before I leave.
Miles to the Bills. Do what before you leave?
Ballots.
Ballots.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sick of politics.
Can I please let Ed drive on a quiet country road? The reality is 6th Avenue, he can't drive. I mean, have you seen he can barely walk to the end of the street? He's not going to be able to turn, he just can't do it. Physically, it's an impossibility. Even on a deserted street in a parking lot, I mean, he would probably hurt himself using
Extra
muscles
large.
he hasn't used. So it's not realistic for him to drive even, in a safe setting, unfortunately. Maybe a year and a half ago or a year ago, maybe, but not today.
Hell no.
It would make a great video, absolutely. And if I did it, I would certainly do it, but it's not,
Crazy, Terry. Hi,
I'm not going to go put him at risk just for a video. It would be I would love to see it myself. I'm sure everybody else would, but he's just beyond that. Maybe a smaller car.
It would be dangerous.
Yeah, it would be.
I mean, could you imagine he could lose control or something?
Even if I took him into a parking lot, where there was nothing around, it would still be very difficult for him to.
He could not. He doesn't have the dexterity, number one. He can't grip anymore, you guys.
It would be really hard. And he hasn't driven in like 5 years, so.
Yeah, it's just not. It would be a horrible experiment. Hi guys, welcome in.
Golf cart would be even more dangerous, Mark, because that you can really fall off of or fall out of. Hell, I almost fell out of a golf cart going up the hill one day.
Karen, it's crazy.
Yeah, and the foot pedals and knowing what was the brake and remember. I mean, it's when you see the videos, you don't really see the severity of the disease. I mean, we don't show times where it would be really clear to you that there's no way this person could drive. We just choose not to show those particular parts of our journey. And it might be a little deceiving that maybe on a good day he could drive, but it's not even mentally, it's his physical
Terry.
condition that would present him.
Hi, Misty.
Grandpa from Thailand, how are you doing?
Yeah, Grandpa would fall out of a golf cart, even if he wasn't driving.
Congratulations,
He would
Moneymaker.
fall.
You beat the Jets. What are the Jets? Are they 1-4, 2-5? I don't know what the hell the Jets are, but you won. We lost, so you can void it over me this week. Absolutely, I'm a big boy. I can take it. My team lost, and the frickin' Dodgers are rolling in the World Series. So I'm not having a good year in sports. That's for sure. Duct tape them in. You couldn't duct tape.
Oh, Sandy, of
Mahomes'
course.
calling is pretty damn good, no question about it. We're going to see the Cowboys next week, Jesse. We're going to see them. But, Cowboys are in the same boat we are. We're just not there. Just not there.
I feel it.
We both think we got good quarterbacks, but I don't think either one of them is going to finish the job in the last game of the season.
Hi, Stormy.
Beloved, I hope those Dodgers choke, but Jan, they're just so frickin' tough. I mean, like I turn on the score, it's like 6-1, and I go to a commercial, and I come back, and it's like 6-5. The Dodgers just scored 5 runs in 2 minutes. They're insane.
What's a commander? Who is the Commanders?
If I thought of telling my dad that cars, I would tell him anything in the moment that is gonna make it calm down. Lately, I've just been able to say, Dad, you don't drive anymore, and he's accepting it. So really, whatever keeps him, not agitated. If he started to get angry, like, where's my car? Did you take it? Did you steal my car or something? Then I would, have to change tact and what have you.
Oh, the Redskins, the Commanders. They're called the Commanders?
Linda, we would get help if we need it. If we need it,
No.
definitely.
Oh.
I've been in Escalon,
Now I get where you're. No new toy
the Commanders.
has not been tried yet. Maybe when I'm gone. Everybody wants a review.
All right. I'm not giving a review of that product. I'm not doing it. And nor will I even ever admit to using it on camera. If I ever used it, which I haven't.
No, it's
I mean,
still in
at
the
some
box.
point, right, I mean, as a
You
joint...
have to try it when I'm gone.
No, I'm not trying to... Anyway.
I'm gonna go get my chicken.
Like, my dad's actually really good. I mean, if you I posted a video on the tube. It's a good, I don't know, it's 10 plus minutes, and it's just me talking to him. He's doing pretty good today. He's doing pretty good mentally. Manscape. I'm still, I had an agent working for me when I worked with Manscaped, and I don't know what the hell happened, but that's a fun company to do. It's fun for me. I can make videos that I enjoy making and writing, and they do well organically, but I don't know what the hell I did. I know it was they were really good videos and they were effective, but the guy that was repping me for him before he disappeared, I don't know, I think he got crazy or something. Every day is an adventure. How about Watson? Are you talking about Sherlock Holmes and Watson, or what Watson? I have not tried magnesium, Debbie. I mean, at times I've tried everything, right? Throughout my life, from, melatonin to Ambien and, Tylenol PM or NyQuil. I've tried it all. Nothing really works for me. I'm not suffering as much because I just tell myself I'm going to power through it. I'm not going to let it bother me when I don't sleep. And I didn't sleep much last night at all. Not because of insomnia, just because of what's going on. Somebody sent the shirt. A Browns fan sent it, and it's a really comfortable shirt, and I see it, and I pull it a lot just because it's a comfortable shirt. Remeron, I've heard of that. They're not like a mood, something mood. I try to be non-medicinal. except for the ferns and this. And I try not to. I've tried everything in the past, and there's always either it doesn't work, it has some side effect, or you end up feeling weird. But I try and keep myself alert because I'm taking care of my dad. So I don't want to take anything that's going to absolutely knock me out. So I just deal with it, and it's not pulling me down. Sometimes I'm tired. I still walk no matter what. I just get up and go. My dad's been diagnosed for about 12 years. I mean, he hasn't been diagnosed, but his symptoms have been around for about 12 years. I'm sorry about your grandma. I wish you had some more memories. I'm really lucky. Some of these videos I know not only am I going to get to enjoy in my later years, but my kids and my grandkids that never knew him will have a video library of a video diary of my dad's years. They won't see him in his prime, but they can watch that on some Super 8 videos and that. Go Browns. Go. I don't mind the Browns. Therapy to relieve stress. Yeah, I think stress is a big part of my insomnia. Do I work or watch him? I watch my dad with my wife, and when I'm gone, she's watching him. And when I'm here, pretty much I'm watching him. My dad is doing really well today. I'm really pleased with how he's doing mentally and physically. He's kind of wheezing a little bit yesterday on the walks, but I'm just taking him out on multiple short walks. We're not going as far, but we're doing multiple walks per day. Getting him up, making sure his legs stay. Really important to keep his legs moving because he gets up at night and walks to the bathroom, and if he has too much atrophy in his legs, he's gonna fall. So I try and keep his legs built as much as I can. It is solidarity bump, blown fuse. Sundowning is difficult. Yeah, sundowning's when he's terrified or scared. Those are the toughest times for me. Sometimes when he's sundowning or he's feisty, they're difficult, but they don't pull at your heart, right? You're dealing with them or repetitive questions or I drive, but they don't pull at your heart. When he's terrified, you can see it in his eyes, and he doesn't know where he is, and maybe he doesn't exactly know how I'm related to him, and he's scared. He doesn't know where he's going to sleep. He doesn't know where his clothes are, where his keys are, where his car is. All those things are what really make it tough for me. Danielle is getting dinner right now, and she's going to have to get the dogs. Dogs hear something. Those real teeth, they're not real underneath, but they're not. The dentist did a good job. Dr. D at Camden Down. 3, all 3. I mean, that is really tough. Just having 1 is tough. I mean, 3, it just complicates, or if you have both parents that are both suffering, very complicated, and you want to keep them together. It's not easy. Thank you for the pepper. Bree. Brandy, beginning stages, you got to make sure you're really in tune with his doctors. There are treatment available at the really early stages right now. I know I have a brown shirt on. Again, I wear shirts from anywhere. If you send a shirt, you took the time to send it from your hometown or your alma mater or your fire station, I'm going to try and wear it or have my dad wear it or what have you so you can see it. That's why I always try and wear something that somebody sent in somewhere. Thank you for the ice cream cone. Macaulay. I used to know someone named Macaulay. Your mom is Pam, I'm so sorry. The end stages of Alzheimer's are just not fair. It's just not fair. The same Parkinson's, it's just not fair. Well, thanks, Debbie. We don't move him back and forth, Suzanne, for that very reason. We stopped that about a year ago now. After he took a fall and we had the recovery from the fall, and we never went back to the switch after that because it's just too hard for him. When he wakes up, he knows that muscle memory takes him to the bathroom when he has to go to the bathroom and back. And if he was at my brother's house, it's different. Not, you wake up and not know where he is. So we have stopped that. And so now, my brother thankfully will come over and spell us from time to time, or whenever we ask, really. He's never, ever turned me down. He'll come over and sit with him while we go out or do whatever we're going to do. I think he was at my brother's a couple of nights in the last year, like when I was out of town. If he may have taken him for a night or two, but it's not something we want to do on a regular basis.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Anna, I mean, there's only one thing certain in life, and people say too, death and taxes, but death is the only thing that I know that is certain, and there's nothing you can do to change that. I cannot stop my dad from passing. Whenever his time comes, he's gonna pass, and no matter how good I am, no matter what, it's not going to change that fact. And you were with him, and that's the important thing. You were with him. That's what matters. How you doing in Philly?
Hi, Lisa Ramsey.
Bree, yep. I mean, stairs do complicate things. Luckily, my dad's, we have the perfect setup for my dad. We got the room right next to ours with a gate, so no stairs. Sharon, it does, unfortunately, there's a genetic component to it, and it is sad. Let's hope, they're working really hard towards finding a cure and finding treatments and prevention to prevent it in the first place. So they're working on it. Hopefully that the next generation, your family, doesn't get hit by Alzheimer's the way the later generation did. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Daniel, he doesn't ever question it because it's been a part of his life for the last 4 years, and he knows that we do it. We do our show.
Moneymaker, we'll put it right next to Bosa, and they can fight.
Oh, Aunt Shorty. It's
Well,
hard.
welcome back, Lois. You're Warren. His great aunt would work for AT&T, or Alexander Graham Bell himself. Thank you so much for the gifts, Mama Bear. Thank you for the rose. Thank Mama Bear. What are we having tonight? I'm having my Michelob Ultra, and then some kind of dinner, and I don't even know what I'm having for dinner yet. I don't have any dinner waiting for me.
And I am finishing my Diet Pepsi.
We are registered and vote, and I will tell everybody. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but I will say please vote. One way or the other, or the other, or the other, or the other. Just please vote.
Yes, Dan missed the fact that there's chicken, but
Oh yeah, there's barbecue chicken. That's good. I will eat that. Is there rice or anything?
there is.
Maybe some of that fried rice we can make. Just throw it in the microwave.
Yeah, you can throw it. It's one person.
I like that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations on already voting. Thank you. Vote. I did a voting thing on Instagram
Patience.
today, and asking people to vote. Nonpartisan, didn't pick a candidate. In fact, said, these are my issues. They were all caregiving issues, and vote. Let the candidates know what your issues are. And holy hell, the comments were just nothing but down the middle. I mean, it's just a please vote video, and it brought out the most insane vitriol you've ever seen on an ad that says vote. Vote. Get informed and vote. Not who to vote for, but just vote. Because in the end, that's what's important. We're part of a democracy, democratic republic, whatever you want to call it. We vote in this country. And please vote. Whoever you're going to vote for, please vote. Yeah, and again, we're not going to get into sides because obviously that makes this a completely different show and channel. But vote. That's it. It's nonpartisan. It's not political. It's just.
Well, tell me who you're
punch through
voting
the-
for first on my
I get it.
channel. It was a joke.
That's hilarious.
Come to me. I'll let you know what you shouldn't do. Ha 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 ha. God, Dan.
Cleveland girl. I'm not from Cleveland. One of your friends sent this to me. Do you know anybody that likes the Browns? Because that's who probably sent it. Vote for Pedro. Did you hear? I mean, some guy who was out being that guy. What movie was that? The Vote for Pedro movie. That guy, you know. That. In any
Napoleon
event.
Dynamite.
Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite. And that guy got assaulted for wearing a Vote for Pedro shirt. Whatever he was talking about, he got assaulted. I don't even know which side got him, but I mean, that's how bad it is. That Napoleon Dynamite, yeah. And someone's acting. I mean, the Napoleon Dynamite probably old, the one, but this guy is a young guy that looks like he did, whoever that was.
Robert. Stop it.
Yeah, Ed would be a good bet. Cher's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She deserves it. You put your little hand in mine. Together there's no mountain we can't climb. Babe.
Jeff, yes.
I got you, babe. How about those Lions? Are they playing right now? Or I think they played last night. Thanks, Cheryl. I
Oh, hi,
appreciate
Judy.
that. We're
Are
not
we
empty
empty
nesters.
nesters?
And we may never be empty nesters.
Are you kidding me? We have an Andrew and we have a grandpa.
Yeah. Our nest is getting bigger. And I mean, I'm just waiting for Andrew to get married, move his wife in, then have kids.
And Jennifer may have to move home at some point. Who knows? And
What are you talking
Hannah,
about?
Hannah and her boyfriend. Who knows? You just don't know.
They can live at Rasani. They can live over there. Andrew can live here, and Justin and Hannah can live over there. It's just down the street. It's not far.
But she should.
And they would love it. I mean,
I think Jennifer would love to be back home. I think we should present that to her.
she wants to be under my roof.
No.
I go, Jennifer, you're free to move in under my rules. That's awesome.
Is
Your
Dan
niece
ready?
moved in?
Are you ready for the Cowboys and the 49ers? Jeff wants to know.
Oh, I am very ready. I mean, that used to be my favorite game, right? In the 90s, I would wait for that game.
3-year-old. My son is Isaac Daniel.
Oh. Well, that's me reversed.
Okay. Dan, I'd send you a Dallas Cowboys t-shirt, but at the moment we're not sure we want to claim them.
So there are, there are a couple of shirts that I would probably have a tough time wearing. I'll put it on my dad, but I'm not going to wear a Cowboy shirt or a Dodger shirt. I did lose a bet once. Was that in Cabo with Dwayne? I lost a bet.
Well, you lost 2 bets with Lisa Ramsey, and then...
Okay, so first Lisa Ramsey was later. So I lost a bet, and I had to put the frickin' I had to put a fake tattoo of the Cowboy star on my arm, which I did. I think that was in Cabo.
And that was in Cabo.
Because the people we went with, he happened to be, and I don't know what the bet was, but I did it. So I walked around with a blue star, and then I bet. So I promised to do a dance if Houston won the World Series, because Houston was playing the Dodgers, and I always root against the Dodgers. So I.
So if you ever send him a Dodger shirt, right? What was the other one?
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
But that if you sent me like if it was a Don Drysdale shirt, or Sandy Koufax, or one of the old I could say Steve Garvey, but then we're getting political. One of the old time Dodgers. That I still respect those players, just not the team. But I'll put it on my dad. Are you a Dodger fan, Nick? Yeah, I'm a Giant fan, so part of the fun of being a Giant fan is to root against the Dodgers. I'm not sure how the extent of Watson's injury. The second time that's been asked, do you remember Billy Martin Beer? I remember Billy Beer, but I think that was Billy Carter. Billy Beer was Billy Carter's. Billy was was President Carter's brother, and he had Billy Beer. But it wouldn't surprise me if there was Billy Martin Beer too. But I think Billy Beer was Jimmy Carter's brother. Jelly Bean and Gummy Bear. Jelly Bean the singer or the candy? Because I like both Jelly Beans and if anybody knows Jelly Roll, excuse me. That's right. Its name isn't fucking Jelly Bean. It's Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll.
Yeah. I know that the Barker Banker Derek. Anybody watch Derek? His sisters film him. It's kind of he lives with his parents. He has Down syndrome, and he's a big Jelly Roll fan. And Jelly Roll invited him to his concert, and he's coming to St. Louis, but they can't get a hold of him to get tickets. So if anybody knows Jelly Roll, let the Barkers know.
I was wondering, in my mind, I was thinking, is he talking about jelly?
You sit there like this in front of I can't read.
Jelly Bean.
Why are Danielle and me on TikTok? Well, Danielle does her own thing, right? I have my thing and she has her thing. I mean, she has a totally different thing. If you've ever watched her in the morning, it's insane. But she gets on every morning. She's got her people. She does her show every morning. And very different than mine. What are you doing? You are freaking me out.
Why am I
You're
freaking
like-
you out? I'm just because
Fuck
I was
you,
waiting.
Stevie fucking Wonder.
I was waiting for my fucking my what do you call them? Her people to come in and chime in. I was sitting there thinking.
You were waiting there for. All right.
I was thinking you
That's
were
all
gonna
right.
get like reamed for being like that. So I was just waiting for the comments to come in.
You wouldn't call it a show? Whatever it is what it is. And it's entertaining, if nothing else. It's pretty entertaining. I get entertained. Jelly Belly. Jelly Roll's got a jelly belly. I think I saw that. Yep, there's your people. Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Welcome.
Wouldn't you think that my people would be your people and your people would be my people? But it doesn't work that way. People are people.
People are
it doesn't
people,
necessarily
so why
mean
should it be
that.
your people don't like me?
Well, your people don't like me, and then there's
My
ones.
people don't like
And then
you.
there's ones in the
I don't
middle.
have people.
You have
You're the
people.
one with people.
No, you have.
I don't have people.
You have thirsty women.
I don't have what's thirsty
We've
women.
already gone over this.
I don't remember.
You have thirsty women.
Give them some water. I don't have people. You got people.
No, I got people.
You got people.
Because I invest in my people.
You got people.
You don't have people.
I don't got people.
You know why?
That's what I said. I got no people.
Because
I don't want people.
don't-
That's why. I don't want people. You have people. I don't care. I got myself and my dogs and my cats. I'm voting for Pedro, Kristen, but don't tell anybody. I don't want it to get out, all right? Please.
Dan does have thirsty female friends.
My dad
Yes.
is fine.
Or fans. I should say fans, yes, the fans. We call the thirsty girls, the women, the fans. There's a difference. Followers are respectful. Fans are the thirsty women.
Are you wearing a tie?
I'm wearing an
What's
outfit.
this?
It's a cooler.
What are you doing with
I
it?
think they're going duck hunting tomorrow. You could probably use it as a, what do you want to use it for?
I don't think that this is a cooler.
Well,
Kristen, and I'm a fan.
what's-
'Cause I like art and good content.
What's this?
Mark gave it to you,
Did he?
I think.
Danielle is on Patty Cake usually at at 9 in the morning Pacific time, and she's usually on for like an hour and a half or 2 hours, so you can usually catch her. But 8:30 to 10:30 in there.
What are you gonna use it for?
Somebody sent the shirt. I am not a Browns fan nor from Ohio. Kristen, I don't know what she's talking about. Thirsty. I don't get it. Thirsty. That's got to be some kind of. It's not a positive thing, right? Thirsty.
No, it's not positive.
Okay.
For the woman.
But so my people
For the women
are
who's,
not
For the women who are thirsty, it's not a positive because
not
the women
positive.
who are thirsty don't care that you're married and would love to take you away. That's what a thirsty woman is.
A thirsty woman is someone who likes to go after married men. Is that what you're
They
saying?
don't care if you're married or not.
And what about you? Are you a thirsty woman? I think Nick's married.
Really, am I thirsty? I don't have time to be thirsty.
You're definitely not thirsty.
Well, not with you, anyway.
Yeah, that's wonderful. We got to throw in the little thing just to stick it in me at
Well,
the end.
obviously. It wouldn't be fun if I didn't do that.
Mhm.
Wouldn't you think something was
As
wrong
soon
with
as-
me
you
if
know,
I didn't take that
If I
opportunity?
threw little jabs at you like that, you know
You do
what
every
happened?
night.
I do not.
Yes, you
Do
do.
not.
Liar.
Again, you threw another one at me.
Guilty, Your Honor.
More name calling. Be nice, Danielle. Kristen's telling you to be nice.
Okay, I'll be nice. You remember how you hate when I'm not feisty and then you hate when I'm feisty and where's the middle ground? I don't know anymore. It doesn't make sense to
You
me.
better find it in a hurry. You better find that middle ground. Again, I like feisty.
No, you don't.
I love feisty.
Because that was feisty. And then you said, oh, of course you have to fit
No, well, you don't have to,
in.
you don't have to call me names.
Well, I didn't call you.
You did, stupid. There's one.
Okay?
Okay. So,
Think with your head.
all right.
Better than an idiot. Or would you rather be an idiot?
I'd rather be a moron. And if a moron's not available, then an imbecile. But not an idiot.
Carol says buzzed. Carol, I bet you haven't a clue, girl. I bet you don't even have a clue. Dan is sensitive. Yes, he is a little sensitive, my Dan. Yep, sure is.
Oh yeah, I'm so.
Especially the longer he goes without shenanigans, you know, he gets more sensitive. His feelings, he cries in the corner, sucking his thumb. You just don't know what's happening. He's having a breakdown. That's what he's got.
A, I've never sucked my thumb. And B, I don't sit in the corner. Yes, I'll sit and write. That's me.
Yeah, you sit in a fucking chair.
If you guys could hit the tap to tap.
the Turbo 5000.
Thanks for the shares.
I'll
live.
bring it out for him
Dave.
when I'm going. He has to use it. I want him to. What is that sound?
No,
Bill.
Uh-oh.
Bill, you here?
Ed, what do you need?
Pop's looking
Finish
for
your food.
Uncle Bill.
No, Bill's not eating that. Everybody.
Do you guys get annoyed when people keep asking about Ed? Not really, because most people are here because of Ed. You know, at least originally. Some people might stay, but most people are, you know, they found the channel because of Ed, and he's my dad, and I appreciate when people ask about him. It does not frustrate me. If I don't answer because maybe I did 30 seconds earlier, but no, it's a very fair question. I mean, my dad's different every day. Read her a poem? She doesn't like my poems. Ella, Uncle Bill was my dad's brother, and he died about 15 years ago. And my dad doesn't remember that he passed, and so he oftentimes looked. They were like a year and a half apart, and they were really close. So, Bill, I mean, I see Bill, my dad, looking a little more like my Uncle Bill, which is weird. I mean, my Uncle Bill died at like 78, but you know, he was sick and he got older. He just looked older earlier. And you know, my dad, very healthy man, walked his whole life well into his 80s. You know, walking in his 80s, he was walking multiple miles a day. So but now my dad's getting a little older. I see a little bit of. My Uncle Bill was a salesman. I don't think Danielle is jealous. I don't think so. Not of me anyway. I mean, I don't think she's jealous.
Jealous of what?
Griswold, you know, if you don't have a fun, if you don't jive and push each other, yeah, it's for me, that's just the way I am. I not only did it with Danielle, you can see it with my dad. If you ever watch the longer videos, that's what we do. We kind of jibe each other, push someone a little and get pushed back. It makes it interesting. How you doing, Tara, up in Canada? Thank you, Nikki. The Browns always disappoint. Do I ever get mad? So I work on things, but I am very susceptible to getting frustrated or mad when it comes to especially when I'm stressed out or trying to do something. But when I'm dealing with my dad, I learned early on that getting frustrated or mad or upping your intensity level, it reflects right off him, and it gets him irritated and mad. He's going to follow my lead. So the easiest way to deal with him, I learned, is to be cool and calm. And that's not necessarily coming from the inside of me, but if I want to end whatever's going on with my dad, if he's having a sundown, if he's having a where's my car attack, whatever he's having, the quickest way for me to get past it is to be patient. So my patience is somewhat selfish because that's the easiest way to deal with somebody with dementia. You can't shout them down. You can't argue your way. You can't tell them you're right and they're wrong. It doesn't work. You just have to work through it. And it's not easy, but once you get through it, if he calms down, mission accomplished.
Doesn't always work that great.
Yeah, but the question is, do I get mad? Yes. I mean, I can't even talk about, but we're into some new things now. There's always new surprises in the game of caregiving. We're dealing with deficiencies or deficits that we didn't have 2 years ago. So I'm involved with new things, and sometimes, I'm not going to go into it because it's not, it's between me and my dad, but there are times, I get upset when he does something that's dangerous to him, right? And or dirty or what have you. So my voice will raise if he is, if there's something important with him, and I'm talking vague because what I'm thinking in my head I can't talk about, but I do get, my voice will get elevated when I'm yelling, don't do that, if it's dangerous, I can't help it. He's my dad, and so the feelings come out. I'm not always cool, calm, and collected, but once we get through that ordeal, then I calm down again. What is the difference between Alzheimer's and dementia? So I'll just let people know dementia is an umbrella and it covers all different kinds of cognitive impairment. The most common is Alzheimer's. You have Lewy body, you have traumatic brain injury, you can have Parkinson's disease, you can have vascular dementia, which is what we believe my dad has. They're all different kinds of dementia, but dementia is the umbrella that covers them all. I'm definitely still a Niner fan, just not a happy Niner fan. But I'll never change teams. I still like the teams that I grew up loving.
Suzanne, you're lucky if you can just go with it.
Has anybody
Oh,
ever
it's
falsely
possible.
reported us? You mean like on social media? All the time. How long did it take to realize? There are certain things that made you realize, yeah, there's something going on. But then again, that was a much lower level of dementia, and it's just increased from there. But even in lower levels of dementia, you might see a flash of what's to come. And you can't mistake that for anything but dementia. Trust me, you'll know when you hear it. You'll know. And it depends, something totally out of character for a person, or something you'd never expect to see from them. Or, they're totally at odds with, they do something that's totally at odds with their values and beliefs or their personality. That's a good sign something's going on. How did I realize I wanted to be with Danielle forever? That was really early on, and we've told our story a number of times, but
Hi, Larry.
it just, I don't know.
Larry's here.
Hi, Larry. I mean, sometimes I want to run, but that was a decision that we made a long time ago, and
Ditto.
Ditto. And she made it, and we just worked through it. We worked through
I
our
don't
issues.
necessarily want to run. I just want to suffocate. There's two different ways.
That's why I have nice, soft, breathable pillows, right? Don't ever get those pillows that, And I do wake up sometimes. What the fuck is there a pillow on my face for? I don't know what the hell's going on.
I just feel guilty when he starts sputtering a little bit, so I always have to remove it. Yes, the pig is in the back.
Mills is back there.
Yeah.
Jet, I'm rooting for the Yankees for the first time in my life.
Yeah, don't.
I'm rooting for a non-California
Keep
team
your
because
hands to yourself.
I can't root for the Dodgers. I'm a Giant fan. I just can't do it.
Mr. Pillow.
There's Alabama. Jerry, Alabama.
Some hard days I try to remember the person with dementia is trying to give me a hard time. Yeah, they're having a hard time. But it's still not always that great, right? I wish we could write it off as easy as that. And sometimes I know it's not him, but it is hard.
Is there knowing it's dementia?
Oh, cue ball.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's like when he is doing something that's dangerous, even though there's dementia, it does not stop the adrenaline from bringing it out of you. If he's walking in an area where it looks like he's going to fall and I'm 10 feet away, you're going to hear me really loud yell, "Stop! Stay right there! Don't move!" It's what you do. If you see a kid, fucking around like a little light switch or a light socket, or walking around with a hair dryer near a bathtub, you're gonna flip out.
Sandra. Aaron Judge went to Fresno State. Rich is in Fresno.
Really?
He's a Dodger fan.
Oh, isn't Judge he's a Yankee right now, right? Didn't we try and get him in San Francisco and you turned us down? Little prick. But yeah, he's good.
Yeah, Gene. And don't ever forget, sometimes the best you can do is good enough.
The best you can do has to be good enough because you can't do any better. Right? If your best is...
Hi, Mateo. Yes, and Mateo, his dad gets violent. It's hard.
The thing about dementia is it gets worse before it gets even worse.
Yeah.
That's the reality. It never gets better. You don't go straight down. So the trend is down, and you might have some, up days or even up weeks, but eventually the trend is just nothing but down. That's at 6 o'clock. So he typically goes to bed about 6:30 or 7. He goes to bed earlier in the winter than he does in the summer because he sees if it's super bright out, even if he's super tired, he won't go to bed.
Keep dropping food out of your mouth.
Thanks, Frankie. I appreciate
Don't
that.
talk. Finish your food.
What did he have for dinner? I saw the salad. Oh, he had salad and barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken and raviolis.
And raviolis. And my dad loved barbecue chicken. I mean, he did definitely love that. How you doing up in Vancouver? My dad's sister lives up in Vancouver. Actually in Richmond. Lion's Mane? I have not tried it. My dad is not a violent man. And he's never gotten violent. I mean, there are, times when, I have to hold him up, right? And, sometimes if I try and move him along, he'll push back with a vengeance. But he has never been one to be violent or like that. Never in his whole life.
Here, Ed. Put that down. Here, take your pills.
Oh, you grew up in Richmond? Yeah. I was there as a kid, visiting my cousin as a kid. I remember walking around the corners and buying a pop,
In your mouth.
and it was pop, and you guys had lottery up there. We didn't have it down there. I thought the lottery was great, but yeah, I used to wander the streets of Richmond when I was maybe 8 years old, 7 years old. Dan, he really is a sweet man, and he's become more sweet with age. In fact, I think he didn't officially become sweet till he was 80, and then he's just become more sweet. Virginia?
Boy, hey, lots of dinner.
How do you know you haven't known him his whole life, just your whole life? Because I wasn't around during, before I was born. I think people are slowly easing up on Danielle. I mean, the thing about, Danielle is she's provocative that way. But, when it comes to the videos with Danielle and my dad, I just tell people, look at my dad in the videos. Does he look afraid? Does he look like she's not handling well? They have their own, interaction pattern. And my dad is fine with it. It's not the way I act, and I hear the same thing you do. I don't like getting the tone at me, but that's her. And my dad is not upset by it. So, I couldn't do this without her. She does more than you could believe. Now she's back. Washes all of his clothes, changes his sheets a lot. Showers him when I'm not showering him. Makes sure he eats every day, takes his pills. I mean, she does so much. It's really all the shit she gets with regard to him is unfair. Now, when she brings it on in a live, I have my own opinion about that, but she clearly is catching a lot of shit unnecessarily when she's doing a masterful job at what's most important. And the biggest part of our channel is taking care of my dad, and she's really good at it.
I'm just kidding. I felt like I needed to cry or something. Oh, thanks, cue ball.
My
Hey, I'm
dad
getting
does
a
not
shirt made
prefer
for you that
Danielle.
says that.
And believe me, when she's arguing with him and he's arguing with her and feisty, he'll turn to me, and say,
But he,
Danielle, thanks for blah, blah,
yeah,
blah."
and then he
He'll turn-
turns to
'cause
me
that's-
sometimes. But have you noticed lately? Dan will say, "I'll go sit here," and he'll look to me. I'll be like, "I want to ask Danielle first. Danielle, is it okay if I go sit over there?" Dan's looking at me like, "What the hell?" It's really funny. It's really cute.
And the job, I think the fact that he's still here,
What's
we took him in.
Richie Q? I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is?
What's wrong with him? He's a Dodger. He's a Japanese player who's
But look at the way
freaking
he
amazing.
said it, though.
Oh. Ha, Rich, I got you. I got you.
Oh, it is Maria. That's what Ed has.
Why did we choose to be social media? We really
We
didn't. It just
I sure
happened.
as hell didn't.
It just
Hi,
happened.
Sue. I was thinking of you today.
I started, posting poems and just our life, and then, my dad came to live with us. I kept posting, and he was here for a long time before the channel really blew. He was in videos long before the channel was big, and then he had a viral video. He and I had a viral video, and that's what started it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's really become a godsend. Really, it's an
It
absolutely
allows
it's
us
a gift.
both to stay home.
It allows us to stay home, and it gives a platform to put my message out, or to put my poems out, or it's wonderful. It's amazing. I mean, my dad gave me a magnificent gift, just for taking them in. I mean, that's karma. What time is it? On the West Coast, it's 6 o'clock. On the East Coast, it's 9 o'clock. My dad grew up in Seattle. He was born in Seattle, and we had family in Seattle. So we visited Seattle many, many times, usually on the way to Vancouver to visit his sister. And there was other families, so we'd stop in Seattle, we'd go to Vancouver. Auntie Linda would come down to Seattle. Yeah, we spent a lot of time in Seattle. Yeah, Lee, she's definitely good for him. I mean, she does things that are amazing, things that my siblings, couldn't do. I mean, we do things they probably could if they got used to it, but I can't imagine, my brother Mark, I can imagine, but I can't really imagine like Adam or Dave giving my dad a shower. I just can't imagine it. I do have some video. Dave came in, my brother Dave came in on Saturday, and we went to Dos Coyotes, and I got some video of him. I do like to see, you know, the way they interact with him after they haven't seen him for a while. So you can look forward to that video coming up as soon as I edit it. Probably post it tomorrow. Andrew is in college, yes. That's Dr. Dave back up, yep. The viral video is when my dad was trying to drive away, and could you guys tapping is clapping, let people know we're on, but
Thumbs up on YouTube.
what?
Thumbs up on YouTube.
Didn't hear what she said, but I have times for friends. The viral video was my dad trying to drive away in my car, and me walking out and confronting
4 years
him.
ago.
4 years ago, confronting him in the car.
Oh yeah.
And it got all sorts of vitriol on both sides. Caregivers started to come in and go, yep, I get it. And everyone else said, man, that son is the devil, and he is heinous and a threat to mankind. And then you had caregivers going, no, we get it. That's the way it is.
No.
Have to put what away?
I try it, Olivia, the humor. I have to have humor or I would cry all day long. There's a reflection on Dan's head. Caroline's laughing.
I'm sorry, Caroline. I have reposted it once, like,
did?
I don't know, like 5 months ago. It's there. Maybe I could pin it if I could find it. Go back and find it. Go back and find it.
I don't know. You repost that?
What?
You would repost
I
that?
did repost it.
Oh, I didn't know. Hi,
The
Steven.
new Mr. Clean. Yeah.
Dirty Harry.
That's what I'm auditioning for. Is the
You can pause.
new Mr. Clean. Was that? I forget what he. Pine Sol or something. What is Yoga Girl asking that?
Sometimes, Judy, I think so, because the last couple days he's been saying, well, hold on, Danielle, is this okay? Or Danielle, he's taking me here, almost like he doesn't really trust him in that moment. So it's been funny.
Oh, it's all over the fake Facebook accounts. Yeah.
Really?
Anybody who watches on Facebook, and none of that's me. I don't ever post videos on Facebook. Can I talk about teeth care? Floss, brush and floss. Brush and floss, brush and floss.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You don't think any of you guys are like me?
Why do we put coats on beer? I do it because I drink my beers fairly slow and I want it to stay cold. It just, for me, it's to keep the coldness in.
Do we regret being on social media? Heck no. Hi, I'm
Sometimes, but by far, it's been more good than negative.
I'm being
Much more
called.
positive, 95 to 5%
Yes.
positive over negative.
Nope. Nothing. Oh, thank you.
What's going on?
He just wanted to see if there's anything I can do to help, or he can do to help. Yeah, coats.
If they close down TikTok, Gina, we're on, like right now, we're on YouTube as well. About half as many people watching on YouTube, but we're on YouTube, so I mean, if TikTok closed down, we just post on our other websites, Instagram
Is that a dog?
and YouTube.
Oh, hello. I see you, baby. I'm not doing your butt right now. You want itches? She gives me her butt. Any other dog give you their butt to itch?
Is California suing TikTok? I don't know. I mean, I know there's a
like your
case
twin
that's
sister.
pending right now before we're waiting for a decision from the DC Circuit, and then that decision will be appealed to the
I
Supreme
don't know
Court.
what's happening. I don't know. Ow. Ow.
What are they doing?
I don't know what they're doing.
Hi, Pop. Yeah, barking. All right.
I don't
Not
know.
much. I got to pee, Dad.
Where is he? Oh, sitting. No, we don't have any Facebooks. I mean, we do, but we don't post. So everything that you see or read, it's not us. Wednesday. I give Ed his showers, yes. Do you think... Oh, Dan? Who knows? I'm building. They do love me, but I'm the feeder for my dogs, so that's why. I've never ever labs, yes, Holly. I've always loved labs. Never had any inkling or never wanted a shepherd ever. My daughter brought her home, and I thought, what the hell, you know? I would know. I want you guys at the time to help me when I had cancer. Oh, Dylan, have you been here before? You might have said that the last time, if that's the same person. But I'm glad we could do that. Does he complain about the gate? No. For the first time in like a week or so, he was at the gate. Only one time. You already ate.
If you guys could tap to little hearts coming up, tapping is
Shepherds
clapping.
are a lot of work, and my daughter always wanted a German Shepherd, and so she brought her home one day. Yeah. I think my mom would be really proud.
No, there's nothing up here for you now, no.
Mark is not coming here to stay for anything. Nicole, you're a breeder for your dogs. How much are the puppies? No, I didn't have puppies. Are you kidding me? I didn't have puppies, but my dogs didn't have puppies. No way in hell.
Thanks for tapping. I appreciate it. You can keep hitting the little tap, tap, tap.
Grandpa could care less who's in that.
Nikki, you
bathroom.
can stop tapping if your fingers are tired. I appreciate it.
It's so funny. Andrew came in and asked me a question, and Ed looks out. And he's all, "Oh, hey, Andrew." I mean, he just doesn't care.
What are we gonna do with that? Because my ears are ringing.
He just doesn't care. I basically love my German Shepherd. I would have never thought, ever thought.
The dog did that.
Now Dan's going to put him away. Poor babies. Yeah. No, hell no, I wouldn't want to be a breeder. I mean, I was a breeder to 3 children, but,
That's all right, Pop. It's just water.
I don't know why you do that. Oh, you can get them. There's some in the bowl. I love Dad, and I pray for him. Oh, well, thanks, Pearl. Yeah, we had a black lab, and we had a yellow lab, and now we have another black lab. Yeah. Hi, Sherry. How are ya? And then we had a border collie who was a nightmare. And then we have Coda. What was Ed's lifestyle like? He walked all the time. He walked, he ate McDonald's or Burger King, 2 hamburgers every day with a black coffee. He ate a lot of food. How do you manage your personal life and taking care of Grandpa? I'm stuck in that personal life. I really don't have a personal life. I mean, outside of the house. Like, I do, but I don't, if that makes sense. And especially if you're alone, you're stuck. I mean, what can you do if you get no help? Like, you don't have a personal life, unfortunately. And that's the thing that's like sucks, right? When you take on this role. Yeah, what kind of car did Dad drive? His last car was a Subaru Forester. Do y'all if I missed it that much, I would go and trick or treat with my nephews. Yeah, and niece. I used to do that a lot when they were closer. Hello in South Dakota.
What?
Holly, I am so busy. My free time is spent with my nephews and my niece. So that's how I spend my happy time away. Yeah.
Your happy time.
Yeah. And the casino when I go there. What?
The numbers in here are just, people must be tapping away. Thank you for all your tapping. It's appreciated. We don't have any grandkids yet. We're working on it.
Well, I mean, we're not working on it.
I drop the hint every chance I get.
No, but I mean, nobody's working on it.
Okay. I drop the hint every chance I get.
I do too. Okay.
Well, I don't know what you mean.
Warren, that's a good thing. I think. I don't think it's a bad thing.
I don't even know I don't
Thanks,
even know
Patricia.
any American. I mean, I know that Tyson's fighting some dude, but I'm not a big boxing fan. I mean, I used to watch boxing back in the day with Tyson and, Muhammad Ali and Frazier and, Spinks and all that, but not so much anymore. There's Dad burping over there. That happens.
You guys, do you think Ed could vote? Come on.
Ed will not be voting in this
We
election.
should not have to answer a question like that.
Well, it's a fair question. I
He's
mean,
not. He's.
I could vote for him quite easily. I get his vote and I just vote. But no, we're not. Ed won't vote. Remember, we live in California. It's not like we live in Pennsylvania, Georgia, Arizona, Wisconsin, North Carolina. I don't, I can tell you he would not he would not be able to cognitively make a distinction between who to vote for. I mean, does that mean I couldn't fill out his ballot? Sure, but I'm not going to do that. He just won't vote this year. He didn't vote in 2020 either. I mean, he's on, TikTok for dementia.
Ed.
Blake, we don't talk politics on here for obvious reasons. Talking politics is one of the quickest ways to destroy a live, a channel, a video, anything. But I did a video asking people to vote. I did it on Instagram, and it was a nonpartisan video, just saying, "Hey, vote." I'm going to support candidates who support caregivers. Please support candidates who support caregivers. And if you go to the comment section, it's incredible. It's a nonpartisan video, yet it's incredibly partisan in the comments on both sides. But it's just not something that that we want to get into on social media. I mean, absolutely seems crazy to me. My biggest issue is not with the Democrats or the Republicans. My biggest, if I look at what's wrong with this country, it's the division, and it's the fact that people hate people on the other side. That's the biggest problem to me. We need to get back to civil politics. You root for your candidate, you vote for them, and if they lose, you shake their hand and say, "Good fight," do the best you can for the country, and hopefully my side wins in 4 years. And that is just gone today. Gone. Hey, Dodgers, I will spout an opinion on sports. And I'm obviously rooting against the Dodgers and rooting just because I'm a Giants fan. I mean, I love some of the, Clayton Kershaw is just a freaking stellar human being, right? He is everything you'd want in a kid, in a sibling. He's a great man, but he's a freaking Dodger. So I will respect
Your
him personally.
turn. I've been up 25 billion times. I'm tired.
Pop, you gotta sit down, man. I want to help you. Okay, well, you help me by sitting down. That's the only way to help, is by sitting right here. Because if you're up, you're not helping me. You're making my life difficult because I gotta be up with you. So I need you to sit. All right, there you go, Pop. That's how you help. Right now. Thanks, Pop. I mean, he's not doing bad. He might be able to come on for a bit. I mean, this is just, the TikTok numbers are just insane. I mean, it was at 2,000 to 600, then 2,800. There's something really weird with the way the algorithm's going out tonight. But keep tapping just to see what happens, because this is I've never seen the numbers
on
change
Friday.
that much.
Yeah.
Unless I brought my dad on or something.
It's dipping and
John
spiking.
Paul Salinger. Right. 1692.
People are saying it's been happening on TikTok.
Oh. How you doing in the Montreal Fire Department? I get a lot of shirts from fire departments, believe it or not, and some right up on the border. I mean, even some Canadian stations. Who's John Paul Salinger? 16. Is there somebody on here with that name?
Thanks,
No,
Aunt
it's
Jack. I
John
will.
Paul Jones.
Oh, you know, lately, Joni, it's at
It
night.
dropped after the political tag. Is there a political tag on here?
It itches. I started itching.
Thank you for 1,000 taps,
So when
Connie.
I shower,
I appreciate that.
Leave it off.
You guys are doing great on the tapping. We're over 100,000. It's just TikTok is obviously has some kind of weird glitch going on tonight.
He's up.
He's up again. Get up. See, this is when he fell. I said, Dad, what are you doing?
I'm looking for you.
I'm right here.
I want to help you clean up the floor.
There's no, how you help me is just to relax over here. That's how you help me. That's how you help me.
I want to help you.
That's how you help me, Pop. Right here. That will help me. Please help me out and sit right here. That will help me tremendously. All right, you help me by sitting right here.
All right.
That helps me.
Christy, who are you
That
asking?
helps me, Pop.
Me or Dan?
He won't. He's got it in his head,
Yeah,
so
he's gonna.
it won't. He saw the dogs put some water on the floor. I wiped it up, but he's aware that there was water on the floor, so he's worried and wants to clean the water up. It's already cleaned up, but that's going to keep happening. That's going to keep happening.
Christy, everything is located in my link tree.
Tisha, we do bring him out here, and he might. He's not doing terrible, but he's up again. Yeah, Dad.
I'm going to help you.
You're helping me right now by watching TV.
I can help you.
You're helping me right now by sitting right here. That's helping me.
You don't want me to get to help you?
Absolutely not. You're helping me right now. I appreciate it, Pop. I appreciate it.
Can our kids watch? I mean, Andrew could probably watch them for like a couple hours if we wanted to run out, but Andrew's never home. So we don't really have anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, Holly, he does. Hello, the one and only.
The one and only.
Hi, Unky. Thanks, Tina.
But my dad is bored and wants company.
Thanks, Helena.
He probably is bored most of the time.
He won't sort anything, you guys.
He can't do those tasks anymore.
His hands are not, they don't work.
And his memory resets so fast he wouldn't be able to, spend after 10 seconds he'd forget what he was doing.
Mm-hmm. And get very frustrated.
Yeah, and then he gets frustrated, doesn't know what to do, what he's doing, thinks he's messing up. Blake, I am still a lawyer. I just
No, Mitch,
am
not
retired.
yet. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
We're near SAC.
Thanks, Mama, 4 boys.
Thank you, Ang. I appreciate that. We always love feedback from other caregivers or nurses, people who work in care facilities. That's really gracious. The gracious comments are really appreciated.
And we got one at 100,000. I don't know if is there a next plaque for YouTube?
It's 1 million.
million.
We have not had a date night like that in a long time, and we do need them. We do need some. I could have gone. I could go myself alone out to the same place or something else, but we haven't for a while. Probably need to do that. But she's leaving to Nashville to visit her family in when? Like Friday, and then
Thanks, Jake.
I'm here with my dad, all alone for how many days? 3 nights? 3 nights, all alone.
Your
I'll just be
your
here.
last trip from Oregon was that?
Yeah, so you went somewhere between there, didn't you? Yeah. You didn't go trucking or anything?
Oh, with the family?
Oh, yeah, you mean without Grandpa, but I had Grandpa
He's up again, by the way.
while you were there.
Where you go? Dan, where are you?
I'm right here, Pop.
I want to help you. We'll walk around doing nothing. We're going to help you.
I don't know what you can do, Pop. What do you want to do?
I don't want to help you.
Well, you help me by sitting down over there.
Dan, do you want to see if he wants to come here?
All right.
You want to sit down over here?
Thanks,
I
honey.
wanna,
Do you want to talk to people on the show?
for a little bit,
You want to talk to a lot of people, strangers, all right.
well, you can talk to me. Hi, Daniel.
All right, well, you can
You
sit
tell
down.
me, I'm not gonna drink any of that beer stuff either.
I don't want you to drink any of that beer. You can sit here if you want to talk to people.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you, my
Well,
son.
I'm talking to 1,000 people here, Pop. There's 1,000 people. You want to talk with 1,000 people?
You do?
We are right now. There are people on here. If you read these, Pop, there are people that.
I'm not familiar with that.
I know. Well, these people are familiar with you. They give comments right here, and they know you, Pop. You see, they know you.
Do they?
Oh yeah, they know you, Pop.
Well, you were smiling up there. That's the one thing you were doing.
No, they're smiling because Dad, you're on. That people love you. Look, the comments just picked up. If you guys could tap, I don't know what's happening with TikTok tonight, but there's people from San Jose. They're all over the world here, Pop. These are people all over the world.
Really?
Yeah, they love to see you.
That's okay.
Yeah. How are you feeling, Pop?
Fine.
Yeah. Did you have a good dinner?
I had a typical dinner.
Yeah. You know what you had? You had some barbecued chicken.
Yeah.
One of your favorite meals, barbecue chicken.
Well, that's what they have here.
That's what we had. I'm going to eat it in a little while.
Yeah, well, you eat it.
Yeah. Are you tired, Pop?
Not very much.
All right.
A
Well,
little bit.
when you get tired, you let me know.
I will. Let's go to bed.
All right. Thank you for the dog. Hey, Pop, these people are talking to you from all over the world. They give you a dancing bear there, Pop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're talking to me?
Well, they're talking to you. Ed, you're a lucky man.
I think so.
I think you are a lucky man,
From
Pop.
Texas, I got a little.
Yep.
I'm 6 foot, yeah.
Someone from Texas and Canada right there, Pop.
He's done well with the animal.
There's Temecula. I mean, people are everywhere. Kentucky. They love you in Kentucky, Pop.
That's good.
They love you in Kentucky. You know what's in Kentucky, Dad?
What's in Kentucky?
Don't we have like a lot of money in Kentucky at some place, some governmental place,
I don't know. Do
where
we?
they keep all the gold? They keep all the gold
I
in
don't
Kentucky.
know. I'll be honest with you, I don't know where the money's kept.
Well, I don't know where they keep it,
It's
but
kept in the bank, but I don't know where it's from.
they keep all sorts of gold. Fort Knox, Dad. Fort Knox is Kentucky.
Is that Kentucky?
Yep, that's Fort Knox where all the money is. Look, they love you in North Carolina.
Yeah, they got a lot of that. They got a lot of places there.
Yeah, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Libya, Ireland. Pop, they like you in Ireland. Ireland, Pop. You know, like the little green men?
Yeah.
You know, little 4-leaf clovers, Lucky Charms. You ever had a Lucky Charm, the cereal?
Well, they got a lot of stuff I don't even know
All right.
that were made just for this reason of people borrowing money from the bank.
Yeah, people borrow money from the bank and they start businesses. That's right.
And the bank charges you interest. You bet.
John
that.
Paul Salinger, there you are. Are you?
What's that?
That's a Salinger. Let me look. John Paul, are you a Salinger? Send me a message. I'll bet you. I've never found a Salinger that we were not related to, one way or another. John Paul. John Paul. John Paul.
Do I know?
No, Pop. There's someone from Ontario, Canada, Scotland, Ottawa,
Look at all those places.
all over the place, Dad. They
All
know
over
you
the-
all over the place.
All over the world.
You can go anywhere in the world and people will go, there's Ed. That's Ed over there. Let me go get a picture with Ed. Alberta, Canada, Arabia, Virginia, Germany, Vermont,
I
Maryland,
think all their
Delaware.
pictures of divorce. I mean, put me under divorce or not, but under law.
Pop, are you divorced?
No, not that I know of.
Well, you divorced Joanne a long time ago.
Oh well,
But you still see her all the time.
yeah, she's still a good person. That's
She's a
just,
very good person. She's my mom.
yeah, she is. She is a good person. I know that.
That's my mom, Pop.
That's good. You got a good mom.
Yeah. Well, you chose well, Dad, when you were.
You did.
I didn't choose my parents. I was just born. Look, there's Tehran is here. Everybody. Las Vegas. We got a cat meowing.
I got a what?
We got a cat meowing. Thank you for the Party gifts, appreciate it.
Oh,
And tapping would be wonderful. We got a lot of taps up there. Look at that. Just there's a glitch
well,
on
we do the
TikTok
best we
tonight.
can. We do the best we can for both of us.
That's right, Pop. That's all we can do is the
That's,
best we
that's
can.
what I think about in the first place.
That's all we can do is the best we can.
That's all.
Yep. You like McDonald's, Pop?
Do I like McDonald's?
Yeah.
I don't eat there very often.
You like Burger King or McDonald's better?
I probably eat a lot more with Burger King than I do McDonald's.
You absolutely did. He's spectacular right now, by the way. What do you get when you go to Burger King, Pop?
Burger King, I get a couple of hamburgers.
That's exactly what he gets. This is really something. Sometimes the adrenaline of getting on here really picks him up, and he is absolutely accurate. That's what he used to order: 2 hamburgers with extra onions, right? You put onions on your hamburger. You go to
Yeah.
Burger King, you'd order a hamburger
Normal.
with
normal.
onions, with extra onions.
Not extra, but just have onions on there, everything on there, and what do they call it?
That's what you like, Pop. You eat the 2 hamburgers, you don't get fries, you get a drink and 2 hamburgers, and that's what you get.
That usually works pretty well.
Yeah. And I'd get a Whopper, and you'd always, what are you getting a Whopper for? It's all that crap on there, that mayonnaise. But you like Burger King, Pop. You like Taco Bell?
Yeah, Taco Bell is nice, but not some of the other ones I use for.
You get something other than Taco Bell?
Well, we already mentioned the apple.
All right.
Hmm.
Well, Dad, you're doing good tonight.
Well, what I want to do, we have things that we give to people who are in our organization. I want to keep.
In our organization, what do you mean by organization? You've used that term a couple of times now. Is that family?
Aren't you think
Does organization mean family?
I don't think so.
All right.
That's in the.
Because we're not in the mafia, I promise you.
Yeah.
This is not a capo or a godfather here. This is just my father.
Yeah.
All right, Pop. Danielle,
Yeah.
what do you think? I don't know if he's getting tired. Are you getting tired, Pop?
Not in here.
You're not getting tired?
Daniel's getting tired too. Normally you're getting tired too.
Of course I'm getting tired, but if you're tired, I'll take you and get your teeth brushed and get you ready for bed. But if you're doing all right,
There's not much to do to get ready for bed.
no, not much. You got to brush your teeth. You got to brush your teeth,
Well,
Pop.
I can do that.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
That's just prior to going to bed, yeah.
Yeah, so you seem to be pretty awake right now.
What's important is you take your medication when you go to bed.
Pop, I take mine and you took yours already.
I think I did.
You did. I saw you take it.
Yeah,
I'm going to
okay.
have to take it too.
Yeah.
Mine.
Yeah, that helps.
It helps. Yeah, he's having a really good night. He's had a really good week. I think he had a bug for a couple of weeks and it was scary, but mentally he's doing pretty good. You're doing good, Pop.
I'm trying to do the best I can.
You are doing wonderful.
No, it's not wonderful. I'm not as good as some of the other guys.
Pop, you're 92. Give yourself a break.
Well, I'm not arguing what I'm doing, but I am doing good.
You're
with
doing
the way
great.
I'm doing it.
You're doing great. Thank you for someone sent you a necklace, Pop. You're 92 years old, Pop. You're doing quite amazing for 92.
Oh, I don't know about that. I've been doing this for a while.
You've been 92 for about 6-8 months or something.
Either one of them.
Yeah. Well, Pop, I'm glad to see you doing well. I'm glad to have you out on again. It's
All
been a
right.
long time since we've had him on because he has not been doing great. So we have not been pulling him on, but he's definitely feeling better. You had about 4 or 5 walks today. We walked not as far, but we've been walking a lot more often. You were wheezing a little bit yesterday. You might have some allergies. Yeah. All right, Pop. What do you want to know, Dad?
Nothing. I want to just let things go without getting too sick or getting any accident or giving anybody a bad time.
Well, those are all wonderful things, and I don't want you to have any accidents. Do you remember being a foot doctor, Pop?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. What kind of foot problems did you work on? Do you remember? Like bunions or corns or ingrown
Yeah, all those
toenails?
things.
People with plantar fasciitis?
Right.
Do you remember what you did for people with plantar fasciitis?
Well, I don't remember different things.
Did you do orthotics?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't make the thought that was sent out to the lab.
You sent out and had the orthotics made. I think you actually made them. I remember you with an oven. Like you would take the imprints. Thank you for the
Well,
galaxy.
you're a
Appreciate
part
it.
of my family.
I am your son, Pop. I'm your son.
So that's why I say I do everything I can to help you.
Dad, you've helped me more than you could possibly imagine. You don't have any idea how much you've helped me, Dad.
I
In
hope,
my
I hope
retirement.
I have, that's good.
Dad, you've opened up doors that would have never opened up for me alone. You've opened the doors. You've got like a skeleton key. You're an amazing man. And in your 90s, you've opened all these doors. It's just remarkable.
Oh, well, thank you for saying though. I don't consider that remarkable.
Your grandson is on here, Zach. Look, that's Zach. See, that's Zach Salinger. That's your grandson, Pop.
Where is he?
He's in Colorado.
Oh,
And he's on here watching you right now from Colorado.
oh, that's good. Hi,
Zach.
Zach. I hope everything's going well for you.
He's getting married in 2 weeks, Pop.
Really?
Yep. He's
Oh.
getting married.
He's growing up.
He's-
He's a young man.
He's growing up, Pop. You got a 30-year-old grandson getting married. And I think he'll be he's the first grandson to get married. Your first grandchild to get married.
Oh, whoever it is, if that's the case, he's marrying a nice girl.
He's marrying a very nice girl. I haven't met her, but I'm going to meet her at the wedding, and then you're going to meet her at Thanksgiving, Pop. You're going to meet the new bride at Thanksgiving, which is like a month away.
I'm not going to see her for a whole month.
You'll see her at Thanksgiving in about a month. I know it's a very small wedding. There's a long story behind it. So they're getting married first, and it's kind of just to get married, and then they'll have ceremonies. She's from Brazil, so they'll have a ceremony in
The
Brazil.
girl is from Brazil?
She's from Brazil.
Oh, no kidding.
She's Brazilian, Pop. Yeah.
How do you meet her?
Well, she's up here in this country. They met in Colorado, and she was here from Colorado. She's
Oh, okay.
25 years old, Pop.
25? Well, that's still young.
Yeah, it's very young.
About the right time, because he's around that age too.
That is definitely
And
the
they're
right
both
time.
well educated, and yeah, they'll do fine.
They're going to do fine, Pop.
They'll do fine.
Then you'll meet her. So that's what's going
and
on.
what are you going to do?
I'm going to take care of you, Pop. That's what I do. I take care
I
of my
wouldn't.
dad.
That is a.
It's an honor. It's an honor, Pop.
I don't know about that, but
No.
it's a lot of work.
It's a little bit of work, but it's good work, Pop. It beats the hell out of going to the office, I can tell you that. I'd much rather spend my time with you than sitting behind a desk.
Yeah, but you're going to sit with another person. The one you're going to marry. You're getting married, aren't you?
I'm already married, Pop.
All right, so isn't that good?
That's very good.
That's what I thought.
But I'm also taking care of you, Pop.
I appreciate that too.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Are you getting tired?
A little.
Danielle? Dear? Danielle!
Hold on.
That's okay. Who's she with?
I don't know what she's doing.
She's doing something.
She's cleaning something up.
I know where my room is, so I can go.
Well, I got to get your teeth brushed, Pop.
Do what?
I got to help you brush your teeth.
Oh,
Are you here? Hello?
I can't hear either.
I can't hear her either, Pop.
Hold on, I'm knee deep in a box.
I don't know. She's in a box. I don't know what that
I was
means.
trying to get garbage.
Where you
All right,
going?
okay, I got to take him to get.
I know, I'm coming.
I know you're gonna have a good life and waiting for you.
Pop, I cannot complain. I cannot complain. You given me a really good life.
Not me, but you,
You-
your family, and who's all involved with you.
Dad, you are my family. You're my father, and you've given me a great life, and you continue to give to me
I hope so.
every day. All right, Pop, let's go get your teeth brushed.
She missed that.
Yep. Here, I'll help you up here, Pop. I'll help you get your teeth brushed.
What am I?
I'm gonna get your teeth brushed. You gotta turn this way, your feet. You gotta turn this way, Pop.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna get your teeth brushed here.
No.
I'll help you up.
Oh,
Alright.
thank you.
Good.
Oh,
Walk this way. Walk straight forward.
hi, Danielle.
Hi.
Careful. Turn. We're gonna walk this way. We're gonna get your teeth
What are
brushed.
you gonna do with me?
What am I gonna do with you? I don't know. We're gonna brush your teeth, Pop.
That's a bad idea at all.
It's a very good idea.
Put all the cups in there.
Yeah, those are grandma's, Pop. This was in grandma's house. This is your parents. Those are grandma and grandpa's crystal.
This is all belongs to Grandma and Grandpa?
This is all grandma and grandpa. We got this from you when you sold your house. But
Okay.
that's all grandma and grandpa's stuff.
Well, that's still here.
It's still in the family.
And that's what's important.
All right, right here, Pop. Walk right over here.
So where's,
We're gonna go to the
I
left.
ate.
We're gonna go to the
I
left.
cleaned up the kitchen almost. I got only one bag of garbage bags out because Dan was rushing me. Now, guess what I can do? I can, after the live, go and sit down in bed and watch some shows. So
Right back to
I'm
bed.
excited. I bruised my, look at that today. Look at that. Ouch. Ouch. Here, let's give the dogs, I have some chicken for them. The chicken wasn't that great. You know, sometimes that frost burn on the chicken just doesn't ever get better, and then it makes the chicken. Where's Baxter? Baxie! Sit. Easy. Gentle. Gentle. Ow, I didn't say that. Look, Baxter knows there's food. What are you going to watch? I bruised it. Look at that. I had my weeder out and I just grabbed it the wrong way and I felt it pop. Gentle. Gentle. Are you getting a chance to read? Not every day now. You know, I'm going to tell you something. It's hard for me to read when I'm on the garden gummies. You know what I mean? Gentle. Gentle. So I can't really. Do you have a freeze dryer? A freeze dryer? Yeah, I broke a blood vessel. It hurts too. Oh, don't worry. Gentle. Gentle. Jesus, Baxter. You start packing? No. Teresa, I started looking at what I was going to do. Gentle. Good girl. Because I have to get my outfit ready for that. Gentle. Okay. My outfit ready. It's been very hard for myself and siblings. How do you manage him? Not well all the time. You know, it's every day is different. Every minute of the day is different, you guys. So don't beat yourself up.
What are you doing?
Well, are you done with him? I wanted to get the dogs the bad chicken. It is 6:44 p.m. on Monday night. It's too chickeny. Thank you, Texie. Sometimes I get really weird with chicken, and this one is just giving me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah. Comments fans these days. What percentage of dads? Primarily all of his shirts. Yeah, all of his shirts. From 101? Wow! I'm not a Bama fan. My friend Renee, one of my first followers, she sent me this several years ago. Yeah. So you guys who are doing it, you know, caregivers and new and moderately new or well seasoned, there is no perfection at all. So get the perfect ideal model of what the day should look like and how it's going to be and how you're going to be, because there is no such thing. There is no such thing. Every day is different. Every minute is different, and y'all stop beating yourselves up. Stop beating yourselves up. That's all I am telling you, because you know what? You're doing it. You are stepping up to the plate, and sometimes it's not pretty. Sometimes it's not pretty, but you're still busting your ass. You're still not sleeping. You're still cleaning. You're still feeding. You're still doing all that shit. We are not going to be perfect. There's no such thing, right? There's no such thing. Change your mindset and think to yourself, I am doing the best I can, and The best I can is good enough, because you know what? Not one of our people who we take care of would question us or would do anything about our frustrations, because they know and they are happy that we are doing this and putting up with it. So you guys, stop it. Stop it right now. And I know so many of you beat yourselves up. Do not beat yourselves up, because they have already forgotten about it. It's us caregivers who sit and marinate, and enough's enough. You're doing this job and you're doing a hard job with no help, most of you. So, we ain't gonna feel guilty. We ain't gonna feel guilty. I know you have a lot of amazing views in food in Greece. Nobody's perfect. There's no such thing. There's not. And you realize when they try to make a perfect individual, they airbrush and they make it look like no flaws. I want to see scars. I want to see stretch marks. I want to see cellulite, because we cannot live up to those perfectionist ways. No way. Mm-mm. Jake. So I am just, how long have I been a nurse? I am not a nurse, nor would I have been able to survive schooling to be a nurse. But I can sure act like one. There's many a boo-boo, there's many a rash, and many of a lot of things I have taken care of and I have healed. I'm also a veterinarian. I've healed my German Shepherd mostly instead of taking her to the vet. Let me tell you something. I have found concoctions that work. It's like a voodoo magic of such, is what I'm going to say. I have a voodoo magic to heal. That's right. I do. So watch out. I'm not a nurse, vet, or any of the above in real life, just for pretend. I'm very likable. That's so funny, DeVille, because there's a lot of people who say I'm not. Oh my God, Charlie the dog, it's always about me. Well, yes, Charlie, because I am here right now, so it is about me. This is a way of being a nurse through all that schooling and paying. Yeah. Schooling, paying, taking care of 6 people. What the heck? I barbecued some chicken, you know, just the chicken that's just not tasting good on my palate. Is my palate changing? Am I now menopausal chicken free? I don't know. Has my menopausalness made me hate chicken? Because I'm going to tell you something. After the birth of my son, I couldn't eat chicken for a very long time. I could not eat chicken for a very long time. What does Dan like the best about me? You know what I would tell you he would like the best about me is my caregiving abilities. Yeah, I think he thinks I'm a badass mom and a badass caregiver. Even with my tone. Helena.
Where's
That's
his drink?
his cup is right there. Yeah.
None.
Huh?
He did not pee a whole lot, so I'm gonna make sure he drinks here.
So anyhow, I have a lot of experience. None with broken bones. So I suggest you ask your doctor for advice on the bone breaking, the ligament tears, or the muscle injuries, because I can do muscle injuries. I just can't diagnose them, but I can do them because I've had many a soccer player down and out. I have nursed sprained ankles. I have nursed sprained wrists. I have done it all. I know you're going to bark at me and I don't know why. What do you need from me? I just gave you chicken. You can't possibly want more. I'm sure you want more, but you're not getting any more. So don't yell. It's enough's enough. I can't do chicken. Mitzi? Okay, well, I'll try. Was I a great student? No, I wasn't. I hated high school. I just wanted to get done with it, and that was it. I wasn't like, no, I was lucky I graduated probably. I cheated a lot. Because I hated. My life, my growing up was hell. You think I wanted to stay in my house and study? Hell no. I didn't want to stay in my house and study. So I just stayed out of my house and didn't study.
Are you ready?
What are you looking at?
I don't know. You want to go back? You want to get up? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I want
Eat?
to get off. I'm tired.
All right. Well, that sounds good. Guys, it's Monday. Thank you so much for
But I
hanging out with us.
graduated with a 3.3.
What?
I sure did. I graduated college with a 3.3. That's right. 3.3.
I wrote her papers.
Oh, Lord. I knew something. He was going to own this shit once again.
Guys, thanks so. Oh, you just got on? Nabby, it's almost 7, and we got a little bit of football.
Is
but
Dan
it was
the
a good
cutest
night.
boyfriend
You
I
guys
ever
all saw
had?
my dad. He was
He was
remarkably
really
sharp
hot.
tonight, which is always
Yeah.
nice to see. You guys always give
Really
him a
hot.
boost. I think you don't
He
have
was so
sometimes he just
sexy.
is dragging all day. And he
God,
comes on
I
and
love.
jumps on with you guys,
Don't get
and
me
you're
started.
talking to him
If
from all over the
only
world.
we could
And
just
we saw him
transport
today.
him
It was really
back to
amazing.
where he
I mean,
was.
remembered things
Woo!
on the live tonight that I know
Woo!
he doesn't remember.
Girl, I would be on it.
Sometimes I don't even know if he remembers Burger King. And tonight,
I
he was
would.
able to differentiate
Oh,
between
hi,
Burger
Dak.
King and McDonald's,
I would.
and he
Ow,
even remembered
ow,
his old
I have a
work
cramp.
at Burger King, which is just
God, my mom would say, see? God's punishing you, girl. Ow.
The girlfriend, Kelly,
Can
does the
I,
best times.
I like
Does the best
literally,
times.
sorry, that was a little bit of a problem.
Danielle's good with that, despite everything,
Shit.
everything that happens.
Anyway,
She's good
I
with
forgot.
That's what's
There's a
amazing.
dog that's gonna bark
Yeah,
at me. I see
the
her. Oopsie.
numbers have been
Here.
really weird tonight.
I
They've
see.
been up over 2,000,
She's
down
not
to 600, and they're just bouncing.
I don't know
around.
what she's doing.
Just
Oh, hi Patricia, that's okay. You had to come to YouTube. What was I saying before? Gummy brain is real.
Thank everybody who
So,
gifted
tell
and
me.
tapped. We got so many.
I have to take off my permanent
270,000
bracelets.
likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. You guys all have a wonderful
For my
night.
MRI.
We'll see you back on Wednesday. Everybody
Biopsy
take care.
Wednesday, MRI next Wednesday. MRI next Wednesday. And I have to take all my shit out of my ears. How am I gonna do that? And my nose? And all my personal, my permanent bracelets? I'm starting to double question this MRI. So what I'm gonna have to do is make an appointment for after my MRI to go get my earrings back in because I can't put them back in. What about my bracelets? Oh well. Oh yeah. And all my new cartilage shit. Like what? Those are the ones I had. So I'm gonna have to. I know, but I have to take out my earrings and my permanents. Yeah. My nose. You guys, it's hard to put when you have no eyes. It's hard to put this shit back in. I don't know, Sandy. I don't know. I don't know what they do. And that's why I said, he goes, well, no, Dan's not coming with me. Are you kidding me? You didn't miss anything. I have an MRI next week. So I have my biopsy this week and my MRI is next Wednesday. So I have to take out all my metal in my ears, all my new shit. Like, I can't do that. So I'm going to need help, like if a nurse can help me or something. And then I'm going to have to directly go to my piercer to have them put it back in. More, yeah, both. Zenalicious, both. Did it hurt? No, my nose hurt the least. Oh, yeah, but I'm not going to have time because I don't want to get them taken out the night before, so I will just try it. So these are permanent, so I have to find where to cut it to get it off. So these just don't. Bighorn, right over by me. Oh, because you have rods, so you couldn't do it. No, I don't need anybody to go with me. I'll be sore after my biopsy. But I'm not, they don't give me any medication. Come on. They don't give women medication for those things. And then my MRI is the following week. So I'm going to have to figure out how to take this off, take all my stuff off. Dan. Oh, yeah, Dan. Dan will have them. So my house will be a mess. I'm gonna be so mad. A pierced tongue? I bet you liked it, Warren. Pierced tongues are supposed to benefit the man. Oh, Mitch, I couldn't do that because then I couldn't drive. They covered them up, the metal parts with something. I had a knee replacement and they just covered it up while they did the MRI. So, I'm gonna see because he said sometime they can, certain metals can go through. So I don't know what kind of metals it is. Oh, the 31st then. I have an MRI the 31st. 31st, Halloween. Oh. So whatever. The left cross on for me in surgery. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna see. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna see if the metals are good, and if they're good, then I don't have to worry about it. These I'm sure I have to. Yeah, they will help because I can't. There's certain things I can't get, so I'm gonna need help. I see neurosurgeon tomorrow. My 1-year checkup for fusing surgery. Oh God. Yeah, no thank you. I'm not looking forward to that. But this, I can't see, you guys. So I have to get some like wire cutters and cut these off. This pisses me off. Before your biopsy. Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff here. The only thing I have is a gummy, but then I would need help. Sometimes I can put tape. I know, but it's like, I don't know. Or go to a jeweler. Yeah, I don't know. I took a look. I'll put. I hope you're not. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm so sad. And then I'll have to just find my my person and get them done. You know. No, these are the permanent ones. Yeah. Why no wedding ring? Because I don't really like rings anymore. And I have a tattoo on my ring finger. Good night, Misty. I'm going to go too. And the machine, if it's knees, you might know I'm pelvis up. I'm doing my neck. Yeah. So, anyhow. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to finish everything. And I'll see you in the morning. For those of you that watch in the morning, peace. I'm going to go relax. My feet are killing me. All right. Bye, guys.